Right. How are you, ladies? Write me in the chat. How are you doing? Turn on your
Morning.
cameras as well. I want to see you. This is a safe space. Remember, we are all in this together.
Where's the charger?
Okay. Yeah, turn on the cameras because I want to see you. This is gonna be like interactive. Oh yes, good morning to the US ladies. I've got already 6 p.m. So for me it's like a nighttime already, but it's okay. We're just gonna roll with that. I love the time zones and I love the time differences. It's so funny. Okay, I'm just gonna wait 1 more minute. So tell me in the chat, like, are you currently working or do you just like have night off now? You watching TV? Just tell me a little bit more about your day. How are you feeling as well in this challenge? Just drop me a quick message. I definitely want to know more about you, ladies. And I want to know, like, how is everything? Like, how do you feel about the challenge? Do you feel like overwhelming? Do you feel like excited? Can you like see the differences already? I know it's been just 2 or 3 days, but still, just type it down below because I want to know. I definitely want to keep it interactive today. I spent most of the day in the bed feeling a bit sick. Lucy, you are not alone. Honestly, so many people and also my clients are sick right now. And it's crazy. I feel like it's just the weather. Honestly, it just came here so quickly. So hopefully you will feel so much better. Definitely, we will be talking about the nutrition today. So we will also talk about how to fuel your body so you will boost your immune system. Sarah, I feel excited. I love the daily tasks, challenges. Hell yes. And yeah, I'm gonna keep challenging you, ladies, because this is what I do. As I said last time, I don't fuck around in my programs, right? So we just need to keep showing up, keep doing the daily task. And this is actually what is gonna build you the resistance, the consistency, and the habit of, working towards your goal. So definitely we are on the right track. And yeah, amazing. Oh yeah, how you doing, Jocelyn? How you doing, girls? Turn on your cameras. Honestly, I feel like I'm talking to like a black screen right now. Yes, Sarah. Hi. I love that. Rachel, I like the task. Love that you're always checking in. Always, girl, always. I'm gonna keep you accountable because we are all in this together. I'm still working out as well with you girls. I'm still focusing on the nutrition. So we are in this together. I'm really enjoying the challenge. I haven't felt this good in a long time. So the scale hasn't moved down yet, but it hasn't moved up either. Yeah, it's kind of like a good win. I'm not sure, but I think because it's been just 2 days, just feeling good in your body is a huge win already. And it shows me that we are moving in the right direction. Your body is actually responding really well. So that's a good sign, actually. I'm getting ready for the day, work, work, work. So I'm noisy. Okay, okay. Perfect. Okay, 1 more minute, and then we just gonna dive in. Write me a fire if you are excited about this nutrition masterclass, and I'm gonna just talk to you more about the nutrition, what is gonna actually help you to get closer to your goals, to lose body fat, to lose weight as well, just to feel more energized and so on. So I'm gonna go into the depth of it, and then at the end, I'm gonna make a room for some questions as well. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna share with you my screen. Yes, I see some fire. Let's do it. Okay. Share, share. Perfect. Share, share. So I created this beautiful presentation for you ladies. Wait, let me just present it. Present. How do I do it? Okay, good. I see you there. Perfect. So, as I said, today we will be talking about the nutrition, how to lose weight, how to lose the body fat, how to feel more energized, to feel good in your body. It We will also talk about metabolism and how consistency is important. So I'm super excited for you ladies to be here because we're gonna learn a lot of shit today. So I hope you are ready and hopefully you will take a lot of notes as well if you want to, because this is for you. I'm doing the masterclass for you to learn and to adapt, right? So let's just do it. I want you to think about your current nutrition. Like, how does it look like? Like, are you eating healthy, tracking calories? Are you eating, of course, you are eating every day, but how do you eat every day? Are you on with your calories during the week? Then you are falling off over the weekends. Are you snacking a lot? Do you have a lot of cravings? You can write it down in the chat and then maybe we can talk about it in more details as well. But for example, I got so many clients actually in the past and they were like, I eat healthy, but I can't lose weight. So eating healthy, honestly, I always gets goosebumps. What does it mean eat healthy? Write it down in the chat actually. What does it mean eating healthy for you? Right? Because if you, for example, say, hey, I eat healthy, but I can't lose weight, yeah, because eating healthy means completely different things to every single one of us. And basically, eating healthy doesn't guarantee you that you're gonna lose weight. Because for me, eating healthy can be eating one apple a day, but for you, it can be, I don't know, eating eggs, you know? So it really doesn't matter if you are eating healthy. And that's why probably you are not losing weight, just because you need to be in a calorie deficit, of course. So this is something that we will be talking about. I definitely want to know more about your nutrition. Um, is your nutrition kind of like where you are stuck, or do you feel more like a training? You can tell me as well, because we are all in this together. I'm here to help you. Okay, eating clean is enough so I can have large amounts while staying in a deficit. Okay, fat, fiber, protein. So now we are talking about what does it mean eating healthy, right? But as a whole foods, unprocessed lean protein, perfect. I like to eat a lot. You are in the right space because I am a foodie. I eat 5 times a day, so I totally get it. Just a little low fat and sugar, good variety unprocessed food. So you see, ladies, this is I wanted to show you that when you say I eat healthy but I can't lose weight, it doesn't matter if you eat healthy or not, because we need to be tracking the macros and the calories. And that's something that I want to break down in more details. Maybe you are aware of macro breakdowns. You can just let me know in the chat if you are very familiar with protein, carbs, and fat, and why actually macros are important. You can tell me, but let's break it down. So basically, what I want you to do, or what you should be focusing on if you really want to lose weight, you want to burn the body fat, is to keep your meals balanced, right? So we do have like protein, carbs, and fats. This is called macronutrients, and we need every single macronutrient for us to function really, really well. But it means like everybody has different macro distribution. So for example, I will have different protein target than, for example, you, or for example, like Alison will have different one, Jocelyn will have different one. So every single one of us will have different macro breakdowns. And it's just because it is dependent on many factors. But in general, we still need to focus each of us on one protein in each meal on a plate, at least one or two carbs, and then one healthy fat, right? So I've seen your meals, ladies, and it looks really good what you are posting in the chat. So I was kind of proud. I'm like, these girls, they know what they do, and I love that. So yeah, I want to just like go down into more depth, basically. But when we are tracking the macros, because sometimes I get messages like, oh, I feel so overwhelmed when I'm tracking the macros. Yes, I know it will feel a little bit overwhelming, especially the first maybe 1 to 2 weeks, just because you are not used to it, right? It's the same like when you are learning to cycle. If you will give up, you will never learn. So this is the same with macros. It's just learning about what we are actually eating, how we are fueling our body. And if you know how you are fueling your body, then everything will go as planned. Like you will successfully lose the weight, you will successfully feel amazing and stuff like that. And when we are also tracking the macros, it kind of gives us the flexibility with diet, which means it will be also sustainable for a very long time. It's not like a keto diet, which is just fats basically, or fasting when you have just like a small window to eat. So usually people just overeat during the opening window, right? And then they shut their mouth. They can't eat anymore after like 7 p.m. And what will happen at 10 a.m.? They will overeat again. So again, fasting is not very sustainable. Keto has a lot of fats. It's not sustainable because we all need like carbs, we need protein and stuff like that. None of the low calorie diets are sustainable for a very long time just because you will never stick to them. Yeah, if you have any another diet in mind, you can just put it in the chat. There's so many, but this is not actually sustainable. So what we want to focus on the food that you really love, you know? But we just need to understand what we are actually eating, how we are fueling our body. So obviously you don't need to track the macros for the rest of their life. I'm a coach and I don't track. And I still go out, I still socialize with my friends. I mean, I have days when I'm tracking, when I'm not, but honestly, after 10 years on my journey, I see a food and I know what is it, you know, like I know how to include it into my diet. Okay, so let's break it down. Tell me, what is your favorite carb? So we have two types. Just write it down in the chat. We have two types. If you are not aware, we have like a complex and simple carbs, right? So the complex is more that will help you to feel more satiated. You will feel much better. It's not processed at all. And then we have simple carbs, which is the quick ones like bread, sugar, um, cookies, cakes, you know, and stuff like that. So we have actually two types of carbs. So let me see. Okay, so I struggle to understand macros. Okay, so we will go into that right now, Jocelyn. So bread is actually simple carb. So you will feel super hungry after bread because it's just flour and it's like processed. So basically the complex carbs is just the food that will rise up from the ground, from the earth. So for example, sweet potato is a complex one, right? The cucumber here is complex one. Rice is a complex one. It's just because it's from the earth, so it's not processed. Pasta is a simple one because it's processed. Yeah, potatoes is a complex. So basically we do have those two types, which I am teaching a lot in depth to all my clients basically in my program, but we will just go into like really quick overview because I want to just show you that what you eat really matters. And basically you can gain like a water retention basically when you are eating a lot of carbs. So sometimes when you are coming from holidays, you step on the scale and then you are like 2 kilos extra. It can be just the water retention from all the carbs, because the more carbs you eat, then every single gram of the carbs will go into your glycogen store, and then you will hold the water in those glycogen stores until you will flush all the toxins basically from your body. So what it means, the recommendation to consume the carbs is about 40 to 60% of your total calories from the carbs, because carbs are the primary energy source and we need it to function really well. If you are on a low carb diet, you will feel really fatigued. You will not have energy. You will never lift heavy. And basically your mood will be super fragile. So if your partner will talk to you and then you will not eat any carb, you will turn really into a bad wife at that time. So yeah, we all need carbs, especially us females, just to be really nice. So they are not bad. We just need to know those two types, right? Then protein. What is your favorite protein? Again, we can like divide them into more pillars. Basically, we have like a lean protein, fatty protein, and stuff like that. But again, this is something that I'm teaching to my clients because it's in depth a lot. So yeah, turkey is a lean one. That's perfect. Low in calories, high in protein, definitely. So basically, in general, protein helps you with recovery and building the muscle. So if you really want to get toned and you are lifting heavy in the gym, then you need a protein. So we are building the muscle. Don't worry, you will not get bulky. Nope, this is not how it works. I am lifting 10 years and I'm not bulky at all. I don't look like a man. So you will not get bulky when you will lift 5 kilograms or 8 kilograms of dumbbells. This is not how it works. You would need to lift like 200, 300 kilos on a daily basis to look like a man and then take steroids. So, I mean, lifting heavy for you, maybe if you are starting out, it means like 8 kilos, 10 kilos dumbbells, maybe 20 kilos. It's totally fine. It's perfect because we need to build the muscles in order to get toned and to burn the body fat. But protein will actually help you with that because it will help you with recovery. It will help you to build more muscle mass. You will also feel fuller for longer. And that means you will avoid any cravings later on in a day if you have plenty of protein. Yeah. So basically the recommendation is to eat about 2 grams if you are really active per kilogram of your body weight to actually lose weight, to feel full for longer, to avoid cravings and all that, to get all the benefits. And I would recommend you to divide those meals, any meals with your protein to 3 to 4 meals a day, and then keep about 25 grams to 40 grams in each meal of protein because of your digestion. You will digest the protein much better than if you suddenly have fucking the whole turkey in one go and then you will not eat anything else for the rest of the day. No, this is not how it works. We need to divide the turkey into 3 or 4 meals to actually see good results. Does it make sense so far? Okay, perfect. Chicken, lean protein, perfect. Eggs, a little bit fatty, so just be careful. I would also add some egg whites. Cheese, careful. This is not actually protein. I mean, it is a little bit protein, but super high in fat. So again, this is why we are tracking the macros. So you actually understand what is these, like how we see them or how our body is digest them. Salmon, it's a fatty protein, so just be careful about that as well. Salted caramel protein powder, yes, protein powder, super safe for you ladies. Because sometimes my clients are like, hey, can I actually eat protein powder? Is it safe? Fuck yes, it is super safe. So definitely protein powder on a daily basis, easy. Cottage cheese, I would go for light cottage cheese, and eggs, again, I would add just egg whites. Okay, what is your favorite fats? This is a tricky question. Again, we are dividing them into like two or three sections basically, but I'm just gonna run through that really quick. We definitely want to focus on the healthy fats. Butter is a good one, but we just need to be careful how much we are actually eating. So for example, if I can say it, but Sarah is my client right now. And then I was doing like a nutrition audit with her yesterday. And then we found out that just 2 teaspoons of butter had 200 calories, which is a lot if you think about it, because now your calories in this challenge is set for 1,700. And if you just take 200 from the 1,700, it's a lot. It's a lot of calories left, basically. So you can use those calories for maybe a banana and peanut butter, for like more better foods. But healthy fats are for you ladies super, super important. Honestly, we just need to focus on the healthy fats because they will help you to support and regulate your hormones, and they will also help you to feel fuller for longer. What we want to do is to avoid trans fats. These are unhealthy fats that can increase the risk of your heart disease, that will actually help, not help you. This is why we are gaining the fat, like us as a population, every human is kind of like eating a lot of trans fats, even though if you don't want it, you will still eat it because it's everywhere. It's in like cookies. It's even in like sausages if you are not checking the labels. It is in vegetable oils that we are usually cooking with. It's in anything that is processed, basically. Like all the good things that taste really good and they are processed, this is where the trans fats are. So I want you to focus on healthy fats such as avocado, salmon is really good one, cashew, nuts, walnuts, olive oil is really good, but we definitely need to be sure how much you are eating. And I would suggest you to track it by grams. Everything that you do, like track it by grams, especially the fats, because they are super high in calories. And if you have set your calories, then this is what we need to be careful. Because the total recommendation is about 20 to 35% of your daily calories. But what will happen if you are cutting all the fats? So basically, when you are on low healthy fats, your period will go away. This is what happened to me when I was doing my bikini show because I was eating super low calories, super low fat to avoid gaining any body weight. But what happened? I lost my period for 9 months, and you can have like a lot of acne, no energy at all. You don't have any libido to have sex with your partner and all that. So that's why it's super important to actually focus on the macros so we know that we are fueling our body properly, right? So sometimes I got questions, hey, can I just track calories? Or when I'm asking like, how many calories are you eating? And some of the clients, previous clients, they are like, yeah, 1,500 or 1,700 and so on. And I'm like, do you know actually like what you should be eating? And they are like, no, I'm just tracking the calories. Okay, so now we actually know why we need to track the macros because the calories will not tell you why you are feeling fatigue, why you don't have any energy, why you are always pissed, why you don't have libido for your partner to have sex with, why, you don't want to go to the gym, why you feel unmotivated all the time. So this is actually because you are missing some of the macros in your body, right? So when you are focusing on the calories, yes, you will lose weight, but you can also lose muscles, which means you will kind of feel like the skinny fat, for example. This is like the term. Or you feel like flat. You will not see any muscle definition. You will not get the toned look. So yeah, you can lose weight, but you might also hit plateau very fast. So yeah, having macro goal is super important, ladies, especially if you really function, if you want to function really well, and if you are spending a lot of time in the gym. And we definitely want to support this hard work in the gym with all those macros. Does it make sense so far? Okay, I know there's a lot of information, but I'm gonna repost this on replay so you can go back to it and then you can maybe study a little bit more. But let's talk about the metabolism, because if you are tracking your calories for a really long time, maybe, and you are just eating 1,500 or 1,600, 1,700, whatever, but you are sticking to the same calories for a really long time and you are not making any changes, then obviously what will happen? Your body will adapt to those calories. And it's just because your metabolism will adapt as well. So for example, if you are eating very low calories, your metabolism will slow down because your metabolism doesn't have any energy, like it doesn't have, how do I say it? Like it won't take the energy from the food because you are not eating enough actually. So your metabolism slow down a lot because it adapted to the calories that you are just eating, right? This is where we are hitting the plateau. Usually when you are like, hey, I eat healthy, I am tracking 1,200 calories or 300, whatever, and I still can't lose weight. It's just because your metabolism adapted to those slow calories, and now you cannot really move, because if you're gonna increase your calories, what will happen? You will gain body fat, right? So this is when we are hitting the plateau, and this is why I'm taking my clients into the 4-phase process to avoid metabolism adaptation to the same calories. So it's super important actually to play with your calories every kind of like 2-3 weeks, depending on your how your body is adapting and changing. So for example, yeah, most of my clients actually in my program, they go through the reverse diet because usually You can overeat or you can undereat, like if you are tracking your food on your own, but you are not seeing any progress, we just want to consider that calorie calculations on MyFitnessPal or on Google, they are not actually accurate because they will give you just one simple number that is calculated only from your age and height. That's it. And then what is happening? Most of the ladies are sticking to this one number for a really long time, hoping that they will lose weight. So this is actually wrong. So we need to look at the reverse diet, and then we just need to start fueling into the body with more food to increase the metabolism as well. But this is all very strategically planned based on how your body is responding, just to avoid the gaining body fat, right? So we want to eat a little bit more calories just to build more muscles, to have better recovery, to have more energy, to support your hormones, to improve your gut health, and so on. So this is why we are going into reverse diet. If you are eating very low, and if you are overeating, for example, then we need to drop you into the calorie deficit really slowly and then bump you up into the reverse diet as well. So this is what I do strategically with my clients as well. So they don't need to guess anything anymore. Like, hey, is 1,300 enough? Well, it's not, because you need to make plan, and then you need to always play with the calories a little bit, because it really depends on what you are eating, on your training, on the intensity of the training. How many times are you training? How many steps do you do? What is your weight? Are you stressed? Do you have any hunger? Do you have any cravings? Do you have periods? How much muscles do you have? So this is actually what will differentiate how much do you need to eat. And yeah, so this is just like a quick intro into a reverse diet. So when is the sign that you need the reverse diet? So for example, if you wake up and you are not hungry, that means your metabolism slower down a lot. And this is something that we need to boost it up a little bit more and then start burning the body fat. So you are always hungry or you are never hungry, right? That's a sign that you are missing some macronutrients or you are eating low calories or high calories. For example, you are sleeping, but you still wake up without any energy. Again, maybe you are eating low calories or you are not focusing on the macros. You are not fueling your body properly. That's when you are needed to recomp as well. Or you are always bloated, especially in the morning. It's normal to feel bloated maybe within the 1 hour after you're gonna eat your meal, especially if it's like dairy or broccoli, beans, and stuff like that. That's totally okay. It's just the digestion. But even like if you are still bloated, even after like 2 hours, 3 hours, then something's wrong. So we always need to check again on your calories, how much you are eating. Is your macros really good with your body and stuff like that? Or if you have energy crashes, especially if you are working 9 to 5 in the office, you eat lunch and then you suddenly in 1 hour, maybe 1 or 2 p.m., your energy crashes. And you're like, oh my God, I need coffee. I need some cake. I need some sugar thing, right? Or you're gonna reach for some cookies because your boss just brought some cookies. So you're just gonna eat it because you are craving it. You are craving it because you don't have energy. So again, it will spike your blood sugar. And what will happen after the cookie? You will feel guilty and then you will go for another one because you still need another energy just to sustain for the next 2, 3 hours in the office. So again, this is kind of sign when we need to look at your macros. Or for example, you have acne, skin issues, weak nails, damaged hair, or you are feeling puffy, inflamed. This is kind of very similar to bloating. You have all or nothing mindset around the food. So maybe over the weekend, you are super overeating with your friends. You are binge eating on anything that you find. And then basically from Monday to Friday, you are restricting yourself again. Or the opposite, you go for holidays, you overeat on everything, and then you come back feeling really guilty, and then you restrict yourself again. Then the weekend will come. So you are in this spiral of cycling with restricting, overeating, restricting, overeating. So this is a sign for me that we need to focus on your macros. We might need to play with your calories quite a lot. And this is when we're gonna adapt your metabolism, boost your metabolism, so you don't have this mindset around the food. And we will increase your calories slowly so you can eat a lot of food on a daily basis. And it doesn't matter if it's just holidays, if it's Monday, if it's Tuesday, all the time. Then, for example, you are not motivated at all, especially to go to the gym. You feel tired all the time. This is a big, big sign that we need to focus on more calories, more food. Fatigue after the gym, exercising. Again, this is kind of like a sign for me that we need to focus on your protein, maybe more carbs before the gym, after gym. So this is something that I am always like checking on with my clients every 2 weeks in the check-ins. Like, hey, how are you feeling? And based on that, we are changing the calories, right? Perfect. Do you have any questions so far? I know it's a lot. I'm gonna have like more time after this for more questions, but this is just what we are running through right now. So what will happen is you need to step into the woman that you want to become if you want to hit your fitness goals. And it doesn't matter if it's weight loss or if it's toning up, if it's having more energy for your kids. Doesn't matter. But you need to step into the woman who actually wants to lose the body fat. Like, how do you want to feel? Do you want to feel confident in your body? Just think about it. Think about the outcome. Do you want to feel amazing? So you need to identify the woman you want to become. And it starts with the nutrition. And think about the version of yourself who already achieved the results that you want. How is she fueling her body? What are her habits? Like, is she ordering takeaways every single Friday, having pizza? How does she dress? Like, is she dressing confidently and then still going to socialize with friends and eating the favorite foods? What choices does she make as well on a daily basis? Is she drinking a lot of alcohol on a daily basis? Just visualize the woman that you want to become to get to the root and to achieve the fitness goals. Yeah, because this woman is someone who is fucking consistent and she is committed to those goals, even when things get tough, right? So I wanted to show you like my picture. Like, this is when I found myself super uncomfortable. I was crying after I took this picture. I am quite surprised at myself that I didn't delete this picture because I hated it so much. And this is when I got my first coach and we were on the plan to get my ups because I'm like, this is my vision, like this is my goal, my lifetime goal. I want to see ups. So we focus on the macros and on the right training, obviously. And I lost 20 kilos and it was very sustainable. It took me a long time. It took me like years. But I achieved it. And I'm like, okay, great. What do we do now? So your fitness goals will always change. Even though if you're gonna lose 5 kilos that you want, what will happen after the 5 kilos? Do you want to become even more leaner or do you want to become more energized? So always have the vision of the woman that you want to become. So for example, I reached my goal, I won the bikinis, and I'm like, okay, what now? So I visualized myself having better booty. I'm like, this is sexy, like I want to have like juicy booty because feel good, when I'm wearing shorts or bikini. So I visualize myself. And again, I was on a plan with reverse diet, increasing the calories from like eating super low, obviously, to see the ups to eating a little bit more, but because I did it very slowly with the plan, I didn't gain any body fat. Like, you can still see a lot of muscle mass on my back, on my shoulders, on my quads, but my booty was pumped, basically. So obviously this is not about making changes or actually seeing changes on a daily basis. It will take you time, right? So we definitely need to embody that identity daily It will not happen like if you're gonna decide from Monday to Wednesday and then you're gonna fuck the plan from Thursday to Sunday. This you will not see the changes, obviously. So again, that's why consistency and commitment is super important. And it's just about the small actions on a daily basis, that will align with your habits. Like the same, like brushing your teeth. It's like, do you drink 2 liters of water daily on a daily basis? Do you sleep 8 hours on a daily basis? Right? It's not like one day I sleep 5 hours, then the next day 10 hours and stuff like that. So we need to find the habits that will be actually sustainable with yourself. Then we need to execute it and stay accountable because the results comes from consistency. As I said, it will not, like, you didn't gain all the weight in 2 weeks, you will not lose it in 2 weeks. So it takes consistency, and consistency comes with accountability. So how do you gonna stay accountable to yourself, to your goals? Because it is hard, especially like during the winter, it is hard to stay committed to yourself on a daily basis, especially if you are not seeing any results, you are trying everything all the time. So I want to show you basically this is what happened with my client Zoe. She is a mom. She has two kids, and when she came to me, oh no, this is not her. So she was basically eating. Wait, what happened over here? Wait, no, no, no. This is wrong. This is wrong, ladies. Don't mind me. Wait, wait. I don't know why they did. No, 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 no. No, my presentation got fucked. Okay, let's see if that's gonna work. I don't know why it's not working. I want to show you the real example. How does it work? Okay, I got it now. Perfect. So, sorry about that. Share the screen. Okay, here we are. So this is Emma, and she came to me a year ago, or no, like 9 months ago, actually. And when she came to me, she was so unhappy with her body. She didn't know what to do. Like she tried many diets, she tried many trainings, but nothing was suited her lifestyle, to suited her body. And she was so hopeless. And when she came to me, we found out that she was under eating herself. So basically, her metabolism was fucked up. And my approach was we need to boost the metabolism. We need to do the reverse diet, basically. So from 1,100 calories only, we bumped it up to almost 1,800. So she is eating so much food right now. She's eating even 5 times a day just because we needed to boost the metabolism to burn more body fat, but also to get her a lean look and to lose the weight. I know it's kind of fucked up because we are taught that we need to eat super low, right? This is what you probably learn or what you are reading in like on Google and stuff. Like you need to be in a deficit, you need to eat super low to lose weight. Well, sometimes when we are eating super low, this is when our metabolism slow down and when we need to take different approach. So we slowly over those 9 months, we actually from April, so we actually increase the calories very slowly. This is what I showed you before. When I'm asking, how is your energy? How is your hunger cues? Do you struggle with cravings and so on? This is when we slowly adapt it. And then her body started to respond. Like her metabolism started to be on fire. And from 1,100 kilograms, she is down 11 kg to 100. And she is feeling fucking confident. She is like glowing right now, and even her partner is so happy because she is showing up for herself like a woman, right? She is also cooking for him all those yummy meals. She has such a sweet tooth, honestly. She could eat sweets every time, all the time. So this is actually her meals. This is her breakfast on a daily basis. I'm not joking. And yeah, so she loves sweets. She's eating more food and she is losing weight. So this is what reverse diet can do to you if it's very planned, if it's strategically planned. Because if you, for example, bump it from 1,100 and then next week you will do 1,700, what will happen? You will gain a lot of body fat. You will gain the weight if it's not strategically planned. It also depends on your training as well, because you need to build the muscles to burn the body fat, right? So something similar happened to Zoe. As I said, like she is a mom of two. She's super busy. She's training only 4 times a week in the gym. So which is 4 hours in the gym. That's it, right? And she came to me eating 1,700 because she is a trainer as well. So she is running her fitness classes, but she wasn't happy. She was like, I don't know what to do. I don't have energy for my classes. I don't see results, even though I am a fitness coach. I'm like, okay, let's have a look. So she started to track her foods, and we found out that she is under eating. So I challenged her with different exercises that she wouldn't do, and then we slowly increased the calories as we went on. She is with me over 1 year. So this didn't happen overnight as well. Again, if I would just bump it to 3,000 the next month, she would be probably like this. She wouldn't have abs, she wouldn't have any muscles. And it's just because she's following the right plan. She is super consistent, as you can see as well, on a daily basis, Monday to Saturday, Sunday. She's still consistent, she's still tracking the foods. And she goes super strong. As a mom, she lifted leg press. This is when you are lying and then just like lifting your legs. She did from 92 kg when she started a year ago with me, and now yesterday, she lifted 254 kg. Pretty impressive, right? Yeah, crazy. So this can happen to you as well, and she's eating 7 times a day. So I just want to show you that this is all possible for you, ladies. Okay, so we definitely need to shift some things and to improve some things as well. So I want you to have at least one fruit and veg with each meal, because this will increase your volume of the meals and you will feel more fuller for longer. Then definitely avoiding processed foods, because as I said, there is a lot of those trans fats that are super high in calories, and especially if you are not tracking your foods on a daily basis, this is what is probably putting you into the calorie surplus. That's why you are always gaining body weight. So we definitely want to avoid the processed foods and instead opt for whole foods. Yeah, especially complex carbs, healthy fats, and the protein. Then minimize alcohol intake, especially if you're drinking on a daily basis. This is actually what can hold you back from losing the body fat. It's just because your body will stop burning the body fat if you're gonna drink alcohol, because it's a toxin for the body. And what will happen is the same with the drug. If you're gonna take a drug or alcohol, the body will suddenly wants to get rid of it because it's a toxin in the body. It's not healthy. So your whole body will focus on the alcohol to get it out of the system. That's why we are puking, for example, right? Because your body is just trying to take it out. So it will stop burning the body fat. Minimize sugary processed items. The recommendation is to have maximum 25 grams of sugar on a daily basis. Again, there is differences, fruit and normal sugars. Fruit is actually different sugar. It's a healthy sugar, basically. So it really doesn't include in those. This is mostly just processed foods. But if you are eating banana and berries and so on, no one actually got fat from eating a lot of berries, right? So you can definitely add lots of berries, add, I don't know, 1 apple, 2 apples, banana, and so on. We definitely want to manage internal and external stress when it comes to your mind and body. So I would definitely incorporate maybe saunas, yoga is good for your mental health, maybe some stretching, maybe walks as well. Maybe some mindfulness, meditation is so good. Because again, if you are feeling stressed, what will happen? Your body will tense. and then it will not release any body fat because it's focusing on the stress and it's scared that you will maybe be dieting again, or it's kind of like the fight and flight mode in the body that is happening when you are feeling super stressed, right? So we definitely need to tackle this. Obviously, you can be a little bit stressed. We are all stressed, right? We are all super busy. It's like if you are really, really stressed, like you can't breathe and so on, this is when you need to kind of take action. But if you are a little bit stressed, then it's okay. We are all stressed. Then this is something that I mentioned on Sunday, eating breakfast, even though you are not hungry. I'm not talking about like a huge breakfast, but at least something just to boost the metabolism. This is the trick that all my clients do. We all eat breakfast, even though if you're not hungry, I don't care. We all eat breakfast. I eat breakfast at 7:30 a.m. every single day, and I am not feeling hungry. That was a sign that I need to boost my metabolism again, right? So that's why I'm eating breakfast. But you need to focus again on what kind of breakfast. If it's gonna be a cake or I don't know, something unhealthy, then that will not actually help you to start the day right. So you need to focus on the whole foods. Again, protein, healthy fat, and complex carbs in your breakfast. Then I would definitely eat before your coffee. I know sometimes we are skipping the breakfast just because, again, we are saving the calories and you think that fasting is good. It is actually not. It will slower down your metabolism once again. And what will happen? You will start binge eating in the later on in the day just because your body wasn't fueled properly right from the morning. So always eat something before your first coffee because your first coffee or generally caffeine is a stressor and it will slower down again your metabolism and it will put more stress on your body, and that's why we need the food just to digest the coffee a little bit better. Eating enough protein, as I said, and eating enough fiber as well on a daily basis. The recommendation is from 21 to 25 grams for better digestion. So especially if you are eating high protein diet and you feel bloated, again, this is something that I'm looking for when I'm checking the nutrition with my clients. I definitely need them to eat about 25 grams of fiber. Okay. That was a lot of things. So I just want to show you that it is not genetics. All my clients are working really hard. They are super fucking consistent on a daily basis, Monday to Sunday, but because they are not restricting their body, they are not restricting with the foods. They are not doing like Monday to Friday and then Saturday, Sunday just blowing up just because they eat really well through the whole week. They even have pizzas on Tuesday, they have burgers, on Fridays, and we just increase most of the time the calories. We focus on really good training plan that was made for their body, for their goals as well. So this is just to show you that everything is possible, but you kind of need the reverse diet if you're under eating, or you need to be in a calorie deficit if you are overeating. But this is not genetics. Nothing is genetics. It might just be your metabolism that needs to little boost, or you just need a better training plan and better nutrition. And definitely you need to step into the woman that you want to become. Does it all make sense? That was a lot of informations. Okay, perfect. Fire at me some questions. I'm sure you have some. Rachel, you said you are tired all the time. Okay, no, it's not age. Definitely, it's not the age. It's just your macros. You are not fueling your body properly. You don't have proper training plan as well. So you might be under eating yourself. You might not have a lot of macros, like focusing on each macronutrients on a daily basis. Because yeah, if it was hormones, that shows me that you are not eating enough healthy fats, for example. If you are tired all the time, it shows me that you are not eating enough complex carbs. Yeah. You are not moving your body in the right way. Because if you do a lot of cardio, for example, then you are stressing the body quite a lot. And it's under the stress all the time. And then you come back home and then you're gonna get sandwich. Again, you didn't fuel your body properly after this stressful situation in the gym that happened, and that's why you are craving more food for the energy and you feel tired once again. So yeah, everything depends. Like we are 80% of what we eat and then 20% how we train actually. And if you combine those two without any guessing with a structured plan that is made for your body, or you can just calculate it for your own and then just like make a plan for yourself. And then if you're gonna follow it on a daily basis, then you will achieve those results like super fast. Yeah. Okay. Yes, it makes sense. Okay, good. I'm glad that I taught you like in a nice way. Do you have any questions, ladies? We have about 9 minutes. No, you're all good. You know how to feel your body now? Yeah? Okay. Olga, Alison, Anna, Rachel, Jocelyn, Sarah, tell me nothing. You're all good. Honestly, for example, when it comes to like tracking macros or knowing how much to eat and what to eat, I've been on this journey for 10 years. I had many coaches as well. I did certifications. I've helped over 250 females. I've been coaching for 4 years. So obviously the first 2 weeks it will feel overwhelming just because it's something new and you need a little bit more practice and you need a little bit of knowledge because it's the same like if I don't know how to repair my car, I will not go to YouTube and then I will not try to fix the car with YouTube. It's the same like how to fuel your body. Your body is your temple. And if you don't know how to fuel your body, you will not go to YouTube and then try to do it for the next 4 years to be stuck in the same position. So definitely you need a plan to have in place actually when it comes to nutrition. Now everything is clear. We'll eat more to feel more energy. Good, yeah, but just be careful. If you eat more and you will be in surplus, you will gain weight. It's a simple math. If you maintain calorie maintenance, then you will stay the same. If you are in a deficit, slight deficit, you will lose weight. If you are eating more than you should, then you will be in a surplus, you will gain weight. It's simple as that, right? That's why the reverse diet is actually super important. You need to have a structured workout plan as well to go along with the reverse diet, with increasing the calories. Because if you, for example, stuck with 3 kilos dumbbells and then you will increase calories and you will not gain more muscle mass, you will still be gaining weight. Yes, I will post it. I need to upload it to YouTube and then I'll upload it to the group chat. Yeah, it's a science, honestly. It's a science. And it's a lot going on when it comes to nutrition. Um, yeah, that's why it's super important to always like invest into your health. It's the same like if your back hurts, you go to massage, right? If your head hurts, you go to the doctor. It's the same like if you can't lose weight for ages, probably you need better nutrition. So you need some kind of help with nutrition, right? So it's always back and forth. That's why we are here. So hopefully it was helpful. Let me know. Did you learn something new? Tell me your takeaways, or you can just post it in the group chat later on. It's up to you. But I definitely want to know your takeaways. Okay. Ladies, if you don't have any questions, then we can wrap it up. Okay, Alison, can I ask when you see client needs to increase their calories, how many calories to increase should be all the time the same calories? Okay, here we go. Here we go. I wanted to ask about the breakfast. What do you think about fasting? Release and burn it faster by giving the body space. Okay. So, can I ask when you see a client needs to increase their calories? So this is what I said in the first slide or the first slides. It's basically I have a lot of data in my app. I have a lot of data how their energy are. I see everything that they eat on a daily basis. So I provide them guidance on what should they eat, how to fuel their body. I see if they are pushing themselves in the gym as well to increase the muscle mass. Then I compare their progress. And so basically, I change the calories based on if we are seeing the results. If we are not seeing the results and they are still progressing in the workouts, then I'm increasing just a little bit. Or if they are losing the weight, but they are increasing the workouts, like they are lifting super heavy, like Zoe did, then I'm increasing the calories. So it really depends on each individual because sometimes you will not see a lot of results. So we need to boost the calories to boost the metabolism. Sometimes we are seeing really good results. Sometimes they are overeating, so we need to drop the calories. So everything just depends on if you are seeing the results or not. So yeah, I play with calories quite a lot. That's why they don't need to guess anything anymore. It's all strategically planned. So I can't really tell you increase it in the next 2 weeks because you might gain weight or decrease it. So it really depends on your body, how your body is responding. Do you increase your macro areas? Yes, and when I'm increasing calories, of course, I'm increasing the carbs, so they can lift a little bit heavier. I'm increasing the protein, so they recover faster and stuff like that. It should be all the time the same calories. Nope. This is what I was showing you with Emma and Zoe. They started been very low, but over 1 year, we actually increased the calories very little by little. It wasn't like bumping up because you will gain a lot of body fat. So we did maybe like every month, every 2 weeks. It really depends on their body. But we slowly increased it. Sometimes when they went for holidays or they were sick, I decreased it again. And then they were back and they're like, I'm ready to lift heavy. So we increased it again. So I'm playing a lot with the calories. They are never the same. Because if you're gonna do the same calories for over again and again, you will hit plateau. Your metabolism will adapt. You will never lose body fat. Okay, I wanted to ask you about the breakfast. What do you think about fasting? Okay, I'm really lost. Okay, Anna. Simple. No, no fasting. Fasting is slowing down the metabolism. Again, this is something that I was saying. Fasting is just a calorie deficit. You just have 8 hours to eat. So what will happen in those 8 hours? You are feeling like you don't have energy, you feel fatigue, you just want to eat everything because you've been starving for 14 hours or whatever. And in those 8 hours, you will overeat. So your metabolism will get fucked up. And this is like in simple words, it will get fucked up. And this is all my clients came to me. They were fasting, doing keto, doing all this, and they slowed down their metabolism. They actually fucked up their body with fasting because no one knows how to do the fasting properly. How do you want to eat if you are not fasting? There is a science behind it. It's not so simple. If you want to fast, then learn about it. It's a huge thing, but you need to be consistent. If you're gonna fast Tuesday to Wednesday and then you go all over on weekend, it will not help you in anything. You're just messing up with your metabolism and you will never burn the body fat that you want. So again, just stick to the calories, stick to sustainable foods that you love on a daily basis, and then just play with the calories, play with the macros. You just need to follow your structured workout plan as well, and then it will all kind of slowly build up. So yeah, no fasting. I never fast. None of my clients fast. They always eat breakfast, they drink coffee, they eat desserts at like 9 p.m. You don't need to fast to lose weight. You just need to have a structured plan when it comes to nutrition. You need to know how to fuel your body. But fasting is just marketing. My fitness pal was not good for. No, my fitness pal is perfect for tracking your food. It's when you are asking MyFitnessPal how much should I be eating, it's usually like 1,500 calories, 1,600 calories, and it will not give you anything anymore. because it's based on just your age and height, nothing else. So it's not very accurate, and you will hit plateau within the next maybe 3 weeks. So that's why, again, you need to maybe play with your calories, maybe increase it, maybe decrease it, however your body feels like, or if you are seeing any changes. So yeah, definitely track in MyFitnessPal. Keep tracking your macros in there as well, so that's good. If eating protein powder, do we need to check them for sugars? Yeah, so for sugars, I would say just like check what they are made from. And every protein powder is different. I wouldn't say like there is a lot of sugar in protein powders because they are usually made from sweeteners just to be a low calorie option. But sometimes your body will not respond well after certain brands of the proteins just because of the sweeteners. Maybe they are used with different like a dairy, or they are maybe grass fed, they are maybe vegan. So for example, my body doesn't respond well with vegan protein. Some of my clients, they can't even do like a dairy protein. So it really depends on your body, how your body is responding, but you don't need to check the sugars, honestly. I never did. None of my clients doing it as well because they are usually low in calories. What you want to check is only how they are made from and if your body is responding well after eating it. Okay. Okay, okay. Any more questions? No. Okay. There's a lot of things, I know. I've been studying that for 10 years, so yeah, it's complex. We can make it happen. So, ladies, again, if you really want to dial in into your nutrition, I'm offering the free goal setting call that we can hop on. We can go over your goals, your struggles. We can come up with the game plan together. And then also, if you decide to go, to really see your results, for me to get you out of this loop of trying constantly and guessing how much to eat, what to eat, then I'm offering the 350 credit towards your free month if you're gonna sign up for 6 months with me. So yeah, these two options for you, what you can do. And if you will have any questions, then definitely drop me a message in the app. And then I will see you next Wednesday. We're gonna have another masterclass, but it's gonna be about training. So I'm excited for that. I'm gonna show you how to train properly and what is actually good and why, for example, cardio is not actually good. So yeah, stay tuned. It's gonna be awesome. Perfect. Thank you, ladies. You are awesome. Keep smashing the challenge. You might win $500, no, pounds, 500 pounds at the end. And I'm gonna see you soon. Bye, ladies.